from Sisto and the great people, our guys who sing and they jump and you wonder how you will dance that song, Mawel G, together with all the people who have come to celebrate and witness the inauguration or the swearing in of my new deputy governor. Good afternoon. Chamge, amjambo. Nyosha mkono namna hii nione kama muko pamoja na igniters. I can see you fine. It is a significant day for our county as we warmly welcome a new leader into our progressive administration. To my friend and my mentee, the new Deputy Governor of Uasin Gishu, Honorable Evans Kapkaya, congratulations. I wish to welcome to this shared journey of service and growth. Many of you know Honorable Kapkaya well, particularly through his dedication service as the member of County Assembly for Tembeli Award. His commitment and tireless efforts in the Assembly caught my attention when I was seeking a deputy governor, and I had no doubt that he was the right choice. And I think I surprised everybody, including myself, when I nominated Kapkaya. And you all know my life. I chose to be an inspiration to anybody who comes around me, because even my background was so humble, and you know how God also lifted me up. And I didn't know that Kapkaya was an orphan. I didn't know that Kapkaya had such a background. But there is a way God connects. And at some point, you are a magnet to someone else, and therefore you make him realize the full potential of his life and his importance. You are not just another man, Kapkaya. You are a very unique man. And you know, all of us here are God sent. We are not just alive and kicking around. We have a purpose in this life. And I want to say, as a mentor to so many young people, Dr. Ilita Mitei has attested that when we worked together at Moi University some times back, we founded a program. We are calling it Moi University Academic Program or Outreach, where we literally went to schools and villages and churches to tell our people and our young people the importance of education. And out of the very many that we met, quite a number are even far ahead of us. And I want to say, Yulita and the team, that Kapkaya is our product. And we are very happy indeed. Secondly, during his tenure as a chair of trade, as well as a member of the Budget, Finance and Appropriation, held delegated legislation and cooperative committees, he demonstrated both vision and action, making tremendous strides that strengthen our county's economic landscape. Under his oversight, we have seen trade become one of the pillars of our county's economy, with key projects underway, such as construction of ultra-modern market, an export processing zone, and our county aggregation and industrial park. We want to say we also owe this to members of the County Assembly and our brother Kapkaya. Together, we will continue to position the city of Eldoret as a hub of commerce and opportunity for all. And as we move on with our NOREP block, we are made as a county of Uasin Gishu as trade champions. This city has grown because of trade. And this city has come to flourish the way we see because of the business community. And it is good that, Kapkaya, you are the chair of trade. So you will know how to go about. Your input is really needed so that we can boost our county, especially the city, to become such a vibrant trading center or trading hub. Uasin Gishu County is already leading with the NOREP counties, particularly in trade, and our county now boasts of 9% GDP growth rate, up from the previous 5%. This is testament to the conducive environment we have fostered for our investors. On Kapkea, I urge you to prioritize enhancing this environment. And as you come on board, we are making strides on many fronts through the Nguso Kumi blueprint. Many people ask, what is this Nguso Kumi? Nguso Kumi is a plan that which I persuaded the people of Uasin Gishu to give me their votes as a governor, or a second governor after our brother Jackson Mandago. Nguso Kumi is a manifesto. What do we stand for? What is it in Ugatuzi that you want to achieve? And to date, one is roads, Nguso number Sita. To date, we have successfully created over 2,100 kilometers of roads. Why not of the rain that came the other day? The roads over 700 kilometers have been traveled and paved an additional 140 kilometers. Our infrastructure improvement has continued to receive a lot of attention from my government. We are investing over 1.3 billion to improve roads in our informal settlements of Kapsaos, Uruma, Kipkaren, and Langas through KISI program, a world-funded program. Additionally, we have embarked on works in Bandaptai Street, the street that has given us problems for many years, especially when it rains and there is that storm water coming from the other side. That plans are now underway to revamp other roads within the Eldoret city under the Kenyan Urban Support Program. On the health front, we are supplying drugs to all our 138 facilities while improving our infrastructure. Our recent drug consignment was 44 million from KEMSA. This time we do our best. The problem is, and I want to agree with other governors, that this KEMSA has gotten a lot of monopoly. Sometimes we pay or we procure drugs in advance, but they delay supplying. This year we did pay in July, and we waited for 2 months, and it is not good for us, especially those who are playing politics here, because we want to serve the people of Uasin Gishu. I want to say this is part of our commitment to ensuring that our residents have access to quality and affordable health care. And you remember in July, we did launch Mama Rachel Maternity Hospital. And for a record, for the first time, what happens there is stories of new things, that babies are born like never before. Hiyo ni factory ya raia wa binadamu. Watoto wamezaliwa hapo mpaka juzi walikuwa ni 1,045 tangu Julai. Watoto kuzaliwa 1,000 sio rahisi. Ningeomba tafadhali mtembelee pale, especially wale mna mpango ya kusaa na mnangale mnasaa na muko na hiyo tamaa na hiyo roho iwafamie, na msiende kuzaliwa mahali pengine, endeni kwa Mama Rachel. The other day, the Senate Committee on Health, not Senate but Committee on Health, Parliament, they went there and they gave a testimony. So ukiona kuna Mungu anakutembelea, tembelea pale. I urge all the residents to register with Social Health Insurance Fund. We will facilitate this through registration points as ward officers and enlist our community health promoters to assist vulnerable residents. Our hospital upgrades are ongoing, with the Ban Forest Hospital ready to begin ICU services, cases at 85% completion, Turbo, Ziwa, and Mama Rachel Hospital making steady progress with maternal services. On education, our ECD teachers are currently on permanent and pensionable terms, and we are soon advertising for another 50 slots so that we can at least touch every school. We are also providing school milk to learners, our early learners, and supplying learning materials. For the last 2 years, we've been very consistent when we have our children being provided with milk, 40,000 of them, twice a week. That is a real milestone to us. I also encourage our youth to use the 13 BTCs available for skill development. And very soon, probably next week, we are announcing that we need some teachers or instructors. So hiyo tutaweka kwa matangazo, kila mtu mwenye masomea mambo ya skills, diploma na degree, tutatangaza wote wakuja wasaidie kuwa walimu ya BTCs wetu. Kwa hivyo mkwe tayari pia sana sana watu ya Uasin Gishu. Na mnajua juzi nilitangaza wale 428 na tayari wameingia kwa kazi pamoja, ukiongeza na hao wenye wanakuja, uongeze yenye nilikuwa nimewaandika awali, uongeze na walimu 1300 na zaidi. Unajua sasa ni under 2 years nimeandika watu kazi zaidi ya 2000 ama chini ya 2000, na hiyo ni achievement. Serikali zote wana kaunti zinapitia shida kubwa, lakini hapa somehow tumejipanga in a way that lazima tukue na watu ambao wanafanya kazi. Na tunaomba serikali, leo asubuhi tumekuwa na chair ya commission CRA Madam Chebukati, na tumeongea tukaambia tafadhali tafuta formula ingine, kwa sababu sasa sisi tumekuwa city, watu wanatoka kila sehemu ya dunia kutafuta opportunities hapa Eldoret. So nimeambia let us look for another funding model ama some formula yenye itatusaidia ili tuweze kupambana na hali ya city. Mambo ya solid waste management, watu wanataka biashara, watu wanataka infrastructure mzuri, watu wanataka hospitali. Kwa hivyo tumeongea na yeye leo na mimi najua ataenda kutekeleza. Through our partnership with Kenya Kwanza government, we have achieved significant progress in affordable housing projects in Pioneer, Kidiwa, AMS and Eldoret Railway City. Make sure that you get a house through the Boma Yangu portal. Na kuna ingine tena wametangaza but Kidiwa 2, kuna Kidiwa 1, alafu Kidiwa phase 2 is coming. Na hiyo wanaweka nyumba nyingi sana, it's about costing around 7 billion. Sasa kwa hii dunia kama kuna mahali projects inaendelea kubwa kubwa yenye inashika macho ya dunia na macho ya serikali na macho ya watu wa Uasin Gishu, ni Uasin Gishu County. Ladies and gentlemen, we are actively fulfilling the promises outlined in our manifesto. Key projects include setting up feedlots to strengthen our livestock sector, developing an agricultural transformation center in Ainabkoi for enhanced value addition, and establishing an asphalt plant upgrade for our road network to bitumen standards. Each of these initiatives is crafted to deliver meaningful progress and long-term benefits to our residents. On Kapkea, as a youthful leader, you join us at crucial moment. Our county's youth population is both our pride and our responsibility. They have consistently asked, what is our role and where are we in this government? And I want to say, together with the youth, that we are a very, very responsive government. Together we must answer these questions by ensuring that policies designed for the youth are more than just promises. They must become realities. And as we move forward, we always have students on attachment. This time we have over 1,000 and something who are attachment here, on attachment, and we are planning again to have the internship. We are going to have a SHA program. We want to see how we are going to bring our youth on board so that all of us together we can move forward. And tusipofanya hivyo wataanguka na sisi. Kwa hivyo historia ya kuanguka tubadilishe story. Ama namna gani? So your first assignment, Deputy Governor, is to work closely with me to ensure that our administration creates meaningful opportunities for our youth, helping them to build on their talents and unleash their full potential. Our administration has a long valued, strong collaborative relationship with our young people, and your entry into this office will reinforce the bond. On Kapkea, your appointment signifies the solid working relationship we had fostered with the County Assembly. And as the Deputy Governor, you will serve a crucial bridge between our administration and the assembly and all matters related to devolution. And I want to thank the county assembly for giving us Kafkaya. I ask each one of you, mumekubali ka ugonu ugonu jita emane ole nega ugonu jita sawa. So Kafkaya usi aya, asante sana. Agere ba shegmengen gote. So together we'll with Kafkaya tunashukuru sana county assembly. And I chose this man Kafkaya because there is no other man under the sun more than an MCA who understands devolution. And I want to challenge MCAs that there is nothing wrong when you grow up, not next year, after 2032, there is nothing wrong when you think of becoming a governor because you understand these stories. There is nothing wrong because every morning you wake up, you meet people and challenges here and there. Sometimes I feel we should encourage MCAs as we go along so that they can also venture into this, because devolution is the most beautiful thing that ever happened to Kenya. And we want to thank God that we can touch the very small man down there. We can take resources down to the man below, and he too can have a choice on what they want to become. To the great people of Tembeli Award, we are deeply grateful for nurturing and electing Honorable Kafkaya, a visionary leader. He has risen to serve not only as a representative in the assembly, but now as the principal assistant of the governor. Watu ya Tembelio, muko ama mnatungoja kule kwa lunch? Wako hapa? Kama wako hapa tutawapata pale. Tunashukuru sana kwa kutuwekea huyu Kafkaya na kulisha yeye na kufundisha yeye. Sasa sio ile Kafkaya ya kawaida. Huyu ni deputy governor. Hapana ite kusema wewe Kafkaya, Leon. Hii sasa ni kusema Your Excellency, the Honorable Deputy Governor. Na nyumbani ni Tembelio. Finally, I want to thank my former Deputy Governor, Engineer John Parorot, for immense contribution he made to our county. You know, some people, Excellencies, the Deputy Governors, they always think that we should have a problem with the governor so that you find a way of exit or something. Engineer Parorot was a very, very loyal man. Very loyal, day and night. And he had his heart in this county. And when I sought for him, I knew he had worked in the corporate world. Personally, I was more of a politician, but I knew there's a place where we could blend, so that as we unite the people of Uasin Gishu, at the same time, we come up with policies that will help Nguso Kumi move forward. Engineer Parorot did not just resign. Engineer Parorot got a promotion. He worked in an international company. I mean, he got opportunity to work in an international company. And he told me, you are the one who contributed this. Then I told him how. You know, he had worked in the corporate world and in the private sector. He was not used to meeting so many people like this and getting people. And he just hears a bill and then he was not used to that kind of thing. So the first time nilimwambia ukwe David tutembee tuombe kura, alituana tukupeana ile yetu 50-50-50. Then he said, "Eh, mbona unapeana pesa bure? Mbona pesa inaenda na mnene?" Nikamwambia nyamaza, hii ni story ya hii dunia nyingine. So alistuka mpaka ikafika mahali nikaona waje tupatie course kidogo ya or something on public something. And he went to Israel for a month. I sponsored him to go to Israel for a month. But while in Israel, you know, not just Israel, he went to Jerusalem. And in Jerusalem, you know, there are many religious things being done. Those who have gone to Jerusalem, you are told Jesus was born here, and then he moved there, and then he buried here, he got blah. But there is a wall called the Wailing Wall. And this Wailing Wall, you take your problems and your needs and your requests, you tie the wall and you pray alone. Nobody will help you pray. But again, you write down the problems and then fix it in some crack there. Hopefully God will answer. But then Parorot came to me and he said, the prayer worked. Nikamwambia nini? that I had always dreamed to be a CEO in the digital space or in ICT. Now it has happened all day from Abu Dhabi to I don't know where. So nikamwambia wewe enda, lakini waje tupokee city ndio uende. Kwa hivyo tupigie makofi engineer Parorot mahali yako. So I want to say thank you very much. So I want to thank God that this event has just taken place. We've really waited for it. As a county, we want to stay united. We are very happy on how we, that cohesion that we have. Tuko na wazee wetu, Council of Elders wetu hapa, wametusaidia kutupatia advice jinsi ya kukaa pamoja. Ile interfaith wanashikana kwa kanisa, kwa madini, tumefanya pamoja. Na wafanyabiashara na wale wakulima na wanafunzi tumesema tutembee pamoja. Uasin Gishu naturally is a very peaceful county. Ama mnaona namna gani? Si ni sawa? Uasin Gishu tunataka tutembee kama one family. Na mjue kwamba in the neighborhood, President William Samoei Ruto comes from around. So, tusilete kelele nyumbani. Tukae pamoja. I want to thank the MCS. People think that MCS hapa ni wapole. Hawa watu ni wakali sana. Tukiwachana nafasi wanaweza kukubaliza, lakini we have learned on how to deal and tackle issues. Tunasema hii kitu iliendaje, theirs is oversight, but at the same time we do it responsibly and we have worked together. And I want to say, MCS, you are great people. Any one of you can become a governor or a president if you so wish, but let us test with this man as we work together. Nimeshukuru sana watu ya Tembeleo, watu ya Uasin Gishu, kila mtu, na tumefanya kazi sana na judiciary, Justice Nyakundi na hiyo team ya Justice hapa Wananda. Sisi tulitoa portion plan kwa maofisi yetu ya Moiben ili tufanyie mambo ya kotini karibia watu. Sometimes unakuja wanasema ni mention and then you go back. After 1 year mention, then you go back. So waje tu mention hiyo maneno karibu na nyumbani. Na pia tumetoa ingine kule Tarbo. So judiciary tunafanya na nyinyi vizuri sana, na umetufundisha mambo ya alternative justice system ama ADR, kusungumusa kinyumbani. Tunasema we will work together and we will always support you. Mikoyana has become a real friend. And it looks like the local here, I don't know, he has gone, lakini ametusaidia sana. Simpaka hapo watu ya Uasin Gishu tunasema namna gani? Semeni congratulations Kafkea, hebu nione mkono wako ikienda huko. Asante sana Kafkea, ukikongratulate unasimama. Congratulations. Mwingine aliniambia mbona mnafanana na Kafkea? Alafu mwingine sana mbona Kafkea na wewe mnafanana na President Ruto? Situfanane namna hiyo. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki.
Asante sana, tusimame sote tuweze kumpongeza gavana wetu.